Okay. I figured I wanted to just give another brief one because this whole thing was supposed to be about how I'm a beginner trader and being transparent about everything I'm going through and learning. Not financial advice, just sharing my experience. But you see, when I started this off, my first day, what I did about almost $5. So I felt see what it felt like to be down negative 19, and then have $53 the next day for being patient. And then right after that, I've got down into the negative 250s from holding two nasty bags and was trading my ass off for a while, for days, and had gotten to this euphoric stage while I was still holding the nasty bag. This was the same time when silver was hitting a peak, and then I could have. These are mostly unrealized gains. The way how style I was trading, and right the next day, negative that down to negative 275 again for a hot second. Now now I'm finally back. Only what $2.98 plus that I've experienced being up real high for a hot second. Um, I'm gonna go to my assets. I basically learned around that same day that crazy tank happened. I put my eggs in a lot of baskets, and I wasn't finna sell a whole bunch of losers at once. So I just had to be patient. But now I'm realizing why a lot of people, influencers and stuff like that, say only focus on one or two or three tickers. It's not really just about. It is about learning and studying the stock that you're trading. But if you're a beginner trader, especially if you're messing with your own capital, to put your eggs in multiple baskets would be just like foolishly averaging down on one stock, because you're not going to be able to manage 7, 8 positions or something like that. And the market tends to like to move in the same way. And my mistake, I got stocks in all of the same commodities or same sector, but there was mostly commodity stocks. And so now I'm suffering and I couldn't afford to average down on the dips on all of these stocks. So I'm tackling them one at a time to get my P&L back up right. But as you can see, I'm an 80% winner, but the profits is like booty because the way I'm trading. But, silver has always been good to me. Um, this TWG was a random one I had to be patient with. That was very negative at one point. And then, the BMNR, I was up $50. Had to sell some of it for a loss just to stop trading that. I'm not trading no more stocks attached to crypto. Yeah, just these are all the ones that I did good in, but let's just go ahead and get down to my losers. So this one I could sell $17.35 of it for a loss and still make 85 cents. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna tackle that one average down, get my money back from that. Um, we're gonna start focusing on these one at a time. Platinum, I averaged. I sold my platinum the same day silver was doing the tank, and I repositioned only like a couple cents under my original positions. I was like, all right, I'm repositioning platinum. I gotta keep my platinum. So I learned not to be so attached to positions. Take your profits. You can always come back in. And who cares if it's $1, two, three, four, or $5 more than what you initially got? If it's going in upward trend and you're making profits, it's cool, man. You get in at the price you deserve is one of the wisest things I done heard. Because sometimes when you get in at a good price, they want to make you go through one more tank. And it's rare for you to, people will think they're catching the floor, but usually it's a little bit more that they want you to go through. You have to be like an owl, a sniper, not even inside the trade, but I'm more concerned about being positioned because you never know where things will go. They can run away from you. That's why I like to scale. But yeah, let's get down to the losers like I was talking about. NVIDIA, I keep on trying to catch an NVIDIA position. I keep getting juked out. I only lost 85 cents because I quit as soon as it's not going in my favor. I just started JPEG. I'm down 107. I don't really care about that. It pays good dividends. And I want to average down into it more, but I got to get out of these other trades. The ZSL, I kept losing because I kept thinking silver was going to do is go back, and that's the inverse. I was up 17, so I'm going to stop trading it now until silver really go backwards for real. Down this much on that. And this is only how much Biddy. I was wrong about Bitcoin because it was going down with silver. I'm like, hey, I'm going to trade the inverse soon as if I keep playing with me. Some more losers. I sold that one for a loss. Still holding that one, the Neurogene for a loss. Holding the Equinox for a loss. I sold that critical metals for a big loss. That was the biggest loser I ever sold at once for $16. And I sold a lot of Sony at once for $18. But I'm still holding the Bull and I'm still holding the TGL. You know that they say you never lost until you sell. So we'll see. I know how the power of averaging down works now, and I'm going to focus on one ticker. And when I'm interested and things don't work out my way, I'm going to be a bull. I'm going to keep averaging down until I can make profits. But I feel like I went on for a long time about that.